All right, you were very hard on the brothers one time, right? I heard you saying that every black man should, especially black men without children, if I'm correct. Paraphrasing. I want to
I
be
know what you're about to
clear,
say.
right?
Yeah.
Paraphrasing. Every black man without children should be mentoring some child, right? I agree and disagree. I'm gonna tell you why.
I know too.
I agree in regards to yes, brothers should be putting more work in and spending more time actually helping. I disagree with the reality of the capability of brothers doing that. What I've learned in my short life is that people who are highly skilled, highly talented, highly determined forget other people don't have that. And I see that in you, right? You have the Marine vibe, you have the intellect, you have all these things. So it's kind of unrealistic to even, that's the part I disagree with. It's unrealistic to go ask the next man that can't even take care of himself to go give back to someone else.
Correct.
Right? So
my throw with that is to men who are complaining about the community and who have issue with said community. If you haven't said issue, what are you doing? And the first part you can start with is going to mentor a young man. And I'm not talking about, just financially or anything like that. You could take him under your wing and ask his mom, can you pick him up from school every day? And you holler at him or whatever like that, make sure he good, got maybe a $2 burger or whatever like that and take him home. This is an hour, 30, 45 minutes a day or whatever. But these little small things you could do, help find for those of you who can, find a family to feed, help them out, see what they need, ask or teach, again, mentor some kids. It's not hard. And I'm going to say it's not hard, not for men who want to see the community do better, because most men who have the intellect to want to see the community do better are doing something with themselves. If you're doing something with yourself, you can do something with a kid. I can't sit back and say I want the community to be better and not do anything besides help myself. That is insane. I just think that's disingenuous. You could be doing something. And to me, I believe if you don't have any children, if you don't have a family at home, which many men I know don't, you could be doing something. And that's just doing something as simple as helping the kid with his homework, going to your local school. And local schools have these little programs where men come in, do a background check on you or whatever. You come in and you can come every day if you want to and come talk to kids while they at lunch or whatever like that. Like do something. And imagine if every man that could did it though. Imagine the type of change that the community would see, because then you're saturating the area with good men. And I always said, my younger brother and I, we went 1 year to our 4th of July celebration in our hometown. And these girls out there, excuse me, these girls out there basically naked. And they like letting guys come touch on them or whatever like that. And he's just like, why they letting them do that? I'm like, those are the men that are around. Women want men. So if those type of men are what's around, they're going to let those men do what they do. They don't think it's wrong because that's all they've seen. Or whatever. A lot of them, that's all they've seen. So imagine if you saturate an area with good men with certain standards, etc. The women are going to naturally gravitate whatever standards the men of the area have. So if you have an area saturated with terrible women, it's because the area is saturated with terrible men. They think that's the way to be because those are the terrible men that keep having sex and having babies with them. So if men would have sex with better women or have better standards for who they're going to sleep with, etc., if you make that better in those men, those women are going to just by nature follow the man and become better. So if you got to think, if let's say they grow up and all the guys are different now or whatever, but the girls are still trying to remain the same. And if none of the guys are courting them or seeing them, they're going to eventually start to change because they're just like, all right, now I want a man.